now a PowerPoint?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that's excellent. I'm very sorry for the delay. Yeah, it was a little
That's
bit of a
fine.
challenge. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll start sharing with you, but please, if you have any questions or anything that you want to pause and we ask a question, just feel very welcome to do so, okay?
Is it clear? No. If you will have any question, you can ask. Okay. Wait. Let us start. Wait. Wait.
Okay.
Let us. Okay.
It's very nice to feel you so enthusiastic about it. So
Yes,
today we will be traveling. We will be traveling from which country? Which flag is that country? Do you know what that is? Of course you know.
India.
Yes. So we will be flying from India. We're going to go all the way to Argentina. So it's quite a distance. And so in Argentina, we speak Spanish. And when we greet each other, we say hola. And then I will say to you all, hola, welcome to Argentina. Can you see this many countries that are grouped together? This is called South America. It's the southern part of America. And there's many countries in here. Which is the biggest one? What do you think? Yeah, the biggest one is Brazil. And the second biggest one? Argentina. Yes, Argentina, very nice. So there's many countries in South America. And if you look, Argentina is right at the tip, right at the bottom of it. And it's the second biggest country in South America. So why is Argentina famous? I think it is because it's the land where Lionel Messi comes from. Do you know Messi?
Yes.
Yes. So today we will explore where Lionel Messi comes from. And also, we will learn about Argentina's amazing features. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question for you all. How many countries are there in the world?
How many countries are there in the world? Anyone?
You can say any number.
They are saying 200 plus.
Oh, okay, it's quite close to that because it's approximately 195 countries. Super. So there's 195 countries approximately in this world. And there's a fun fact that I want to share with you. Both India and Argentina are amongst the 10 countries in the world with the largest area. So amongst the biggest areas of the countries, amongst the 10 first ones, we have India and Argentina. So the biggest country, the largest area, which one is it? It's Russia. After Russia, we have Canada. That's the second country with the largest area. Then we have China, United States, Brazil. Was Brazil close to Argentina?
Yes.
Yes, it's also in South America. Then we have Australia. And guess who's number 7? India. Yes, India is the 7th country in the world with the largest area. And guess who comes right after India? The number 8. Argentina.
Argentina.
Yeah, and then there's 2 others, which are Kazakhstan, which is close to Russia, and Algeria, which is in Africa. And now I want to share about the climate of Argentina, because Argentina, it's a very big country. So the thing with big countries, similar to India, is that in big countries, you have many regions. And then you don't have one climate all around the country, but the climate changes, it varies from one region to another region. Why is that the case? because the vast size of the country means the country is very big, and the wide variation in altitude. What does that mean? There are areas that are at the sea level, and there's also mountains. So some areas have a higher altitude. This causes a wide range of climate types and landscapes. So, for example, when we look at Argentina, this is the shape of Argentina. And Argentina has many regions. Some of them are marked here. The regions are marked by colors. And they have the specific names that we use in Argentina to call the regions. But we could speak in general terms, and we could say that generally speaking, in the northern part of the country, it is warm. So when we speak of the northern part of the country, we're speaking, for example, of that the upper part that is more dark orange. That's called the northwest. We speak of the brown part that is called Chaco. And we speak of the light green one that is called Mesopotamia. So all that northern part of the country, it's warm. And then in the center of the country, which is more what you read there as Cuyo and Pampas, this dark green color and the yellow color, that is more cool. And the southern part of the country, which is actually very, very south, because Argentina is at the tip of South America, the blue part called Patagonia, that is actually cold. And we even have frost and we have snow there. And something that is very interesting, a fun fact, is that in this country, in just one country, you can find deserts, you can find forests, you can find mountains, and you can find glaciers, all in one country. So let's look a little bit how these landscapes look like. So the northwest of the country, can sometimes look like this. Can you see the colorful mountains there on the back? And it's quite dry and it's quite hot. And in this type of landscapes, we have this animal. Do you know the name of this animal?
What is this animal? No.
In Spanish, in Argentinian Spanish, we call it a llama. But when llama, exactly. And there's other Spanish-speaking countries that instead of calling it llama, will call it llama or llama. We also have this type of plants, which are like cactus. And these plants are very suitable for deserts because they can absorb a lot of water and keep it inside for when the weather is very dry. And also in this northern west part of the country, in this region, this would be a typical way of like dress. Go to another region. We're going to go from the northwest, we're going to go to the northeast, which we call this area Mesopotamia. And look what you find here. Forest. It's very green area. There's many trees, there's many forests, there's rivers, and there's something that is very beautiful. These beautiful waterfalls. They're like super, super big. And then there's so much water coming down all the time. And then when the sun shines on the water, it's very typically that we have many rainbows, as you see in the photos. This is a very famous region that we call it like waterfalls from Iguazu. And now we're going to travel from northeast. We're going to go to the south part of Argentina. How was the weather in the south? Somebody remembers?
How was the weather in the south?
So we said that the north is warmer, the center part is cool, and the south is cold. Because look what you can find here in the south. There's many lakes. There's also many forests. But maybe at the back side of the upper photo, you can see some mountains with some snow peaks. And even more south, you know what these are?
What are these?
This
Ice.
Yes, it's ice. We call it glaciers. So imagine how cold that must be. The center of the country, a region that we called Cuyo, you have this very beautiful stones or mountains that got a lot of erosion and then have these beautiful forms. And sometimes they can get very, very tall. Look at that. You have a bus. The bus looks so small in comparison to those tall mountains.
Yes, ma'am.
And then we also have in this area, there is a lot of, it's especially an area where there's a lot of wines, like grapes. They're being grown and harvested. So it's a very good weather for that. And then we have in the center east, we have a region that is called Pampas. And Pampas, it's a name that means something that is plain. So you will have a lot of grassland. You will have a lot of like animals, like cows, that they're set free. And there's almost no mountains in this area. It's very, very flat grassland. And in this area, there's several provinces that are part of this region. So we can look here in the map together. The biggest province in this map is called Buenos Aires. And then, can you see one that looks like a boot? Like if you would have a shoe? This light orange one that is called Santa Fe. Yeah, this is part of the Pampas region. And inside Santa Fe, there is one little place that's called Rosario. I think this will be a place that will interest many of you. So let's have a closer look. So in the Pampa region, we have the province of Santa Fe. And in the province of Santa Fe, we have the city of Rosario. Now I have a question for you all. Guess who is the famous Argentinian football player who was born there?
Messi.
Yes, Messi was born there. Exactly. He was born in Rosario, which is in the province of Santa Fe, which is inside the region of the Pampas in Argentina. It's kind of in the center of Argentina. And why is this place so famous apart from Messi? Because in Rosario, we also have the National Flag Memorial. This was inaugurated in 1957. This is how it looks like. And the creator of the Argentinian flag, his name was Manuel Belgrano. And the Argentinian flag, it was raised for the first time in 1812. So I think we're going to learn a little bit more about Messi.
Yes.
So his full name, Lionel Andres Messi. But how do we call him? Leo. We have this habit in Argentina that we don't usually call people by their full name, but we make it shorter. So for example, somebody's called Lionel, we call him Leo. My name, for example, is Cecilia, but people call me Ceci. We usually make the name shorter. Leo Messi, he was born on the 24th of June, 1987. How old would he be? How old is he?
How old is he? If he born on 24th of June 1987, what is his age?
37.
What? 37.
Excellent. Yes, 37 it is. And Messi plays as a forward. And he plays both, these days, he's playing both in the Inter Miami club, and he also plays in the Argentine national team. He started playing football when he was 5 years old. And his first professional match was when he was 16 years old. And there's another very renowned football player in Argentina. Have you heard about him?
You know
Anybody
about
knows
him?
his name?
Anyone? No.
No? Okay, he was very, very well known. He passed away now, but his name is Diego Armando Maradona. He was also an excellent football player. He was born in 1960 on the 30th of October, and he passed away some years ago on 2020. He was so good in football playing that he had a special nickname. They called him El Pibe de Oro, which is a very colloquial way of saying the golden boy. Means he was really a legendary football player. And he was born in Buenos Aires. So Buenos Aires is in Buenos Aires, in the province of Buenos Aires, you have the capital of Argentina. And how does the city of Buenos Aires look like? It looks very busy. So you have many tall buildings, you have many cars, you have buses. This is how it can look like. But there's also these very colorful buildings that you can find in nice neighborhoods. And there's also many parks. It's always good to have green and parks when you're in cities, right? And I want to show you two types of folk dances and music that are very typical to Argentina. Every Argentinian would know this. One is tango. This instrument here, we call it a bandoneon, which I think it's somehow similar in India. You have the accordion, do you?
Yes.
One that looks like a little bit like a piano, and then you have this, I don't know the English word, but this like that you give some air and then the sound comes out. It's somehow similar to the bandoneon. And this other type of dance, we call it folklore. So I'll play you 30 seconds of each dance that you can have an idea how it looks like. The first one we will see is a tango. And in this tango, the sound that is playing, the music that is playing, has the bandoneon instrument. And there's one more folk dance that is called folklore. And this, they are wearing typical clothes that they wear when they dance this type of folk dance. And in Argentina, we said that it's a very big country. We have 4 seasons. What are the name of the 4 seasons? So the first one there where we have snow and it's very cold. How do we call that?
What will the season? Winter.
Winter, exactly. And what about the other one that is full of flowers?
Spring.
Spring. Excellent. And the other one that gets very hot?
Summer.
Summer. Perfect. And the last one where the leaves fall on the ground?
Autumn.
Autumn, exactly. So in Argentina, we have these 4 seasons. We have winter, we have spring, we have summer, and we have autumn. But now let's look at the map. What is the color orange? Which country is that one? India. What is the country in green color? Argentina. And then in between India and Argentina, there is this dotted line that is called the equator. The equator is kind of the middle point between the north and the south. So I have a question. India is on above or below the equator?
Above.
Above. And Argentina?
Below.
Below. So now there's a fun fact here. Argentina and India have opposite seasons. What does that mean? When it's winter in one country, the other country has summer. When it's spring in one country, the other country has autumn. So for example, when it's summer in India, what season is in Argentina?
It's winter.
Winter, exactly. And I'll show you some typical Argentinian food. So there's this is called mate. Mate is a drink. It's like a tea.
Mate.
It has some like tea leaves inside, and then you put water and you drink from that straw. And what is very beautiful about mate is that people drink it together. So people get together, they serve one, they drink, and then they serve and they offer it around, and people share the drink. Another very typical Argentinian food, maybe it looks like a little bit like samosas, I don't know, but it's not spicy. This we call it empanadas. And there's another typical Argentinian food that is called chalas, and this is made with corn. And the most typical sweet Argentinians would eat looks like something like this. We call it alfajores con dulce de leche. And it's somehow like two sweet cookies filled with caramel. That's the most similar one. Okay, which language do we speak in Argentina? Spanish. So let's learn some Spanish words. Hola. What does hola mean? What's your guess? Hello. Hola. Hello. Buen día. What does buen día mean? Good morning. Exactly. Good morning. Gracias.
Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you. Por favor.
Please.
Please. Yes, exactly. And this one you for sure know.
Goal.
Goal. And you know when Messi is playing, or when Argentinian football is happening, the narrators of the football match have a very unique way of expressing when somebody makes a goal. Let's look at it together. Let's hear it together. You will notice that they make the O very, very long. They say like goal. I'm not sure if the audio was good there, but you could see also by the facial expressions that the O is very long. They say like goal, full of passion. And I have a fun quiz time. So let's test a little bit our knowledge about Argentina, how much we can remember from today's presentation. So, first question. Are India and Argentina amongst the 10 smallest countries in the world?
Are India and Argentina among the 10 smallest countries in the world? No.
No. What's the correct answer? They're amongst the 10
Largest countries.
largest. Excellent. Can you name 3 types of landscapes that we find in Argentina?
Desert, forest,
Desert?
yes. Desert,
Sorry, I didn't
forest,
hear.
and glacier.
Desert? Perfect. Wonderful. Desert, forest, and
Glaciers.
glaciers. Exactly. Who is a famous Argentinian football player born in Rosario?
See.
Yes. Messi. The Argentinian flag. Blue, white, and there's something in the middle. Can you see what's in the middle?
No.
There's a yellow sun in the middle. Can you name one of Argentinian famous folk dances? Anybody remembers?
Tango.
Tango, super. Tango and folklore, and tango is one of them. When it's winter in India, which season is in Argentina? Summer. Which language is spoken in Argentina? Spanish. And do you remember any Spanish word?
Hola. Hola.
Very nice, very nice. Gracias. That means thank you. Thank you for your interest to learn about Argentina. It was very, very beautiful to share with you all today.
Okay. Do you want to ask anything? Do you have any questions? Okay. They are very curious.
I can see that.
Yes. I will call one by one. Okay. Put your hands down. Wait. Put your hands down. Okay. Ansh. Come.
What is the currency of Argentina?
Uh-huh. We use it's called Argentinian peso. Hmm?
Okay.
Yes.
Wait. We have a question. Wait. I will call one by one. Okay. I will call one.
Which city do you live?
In which city do you live?
So I grew up in Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires is the main city. We saw some slide where a city that was full of buildings. I grew up there. But these days I don't live in Argentina. I'm living in Europe. But my family is there in Buenos Aires.
What is your job?
I work in a Buddhist center. There's a Buddhist center in Austria, and I live there and I work here as a volunteer.
Pardon. They have written the questions in their notebook.
Very nice.
What is the capital of Argentina?
Argentina is Buenos Aires. So in Argentina, there is one province that is called Buenos Aires. And inside that province is the capital, which is the city of Buenos Aires.
Okay. David.
What is the national anthem of the Argentina?
What is it? What? Sorry, the national?
National anthem.
Oh, I mean, I cannot sing it, but we can. Yeah, we called it the national anthem of Argentina. Maybe we can play a recording, or I can send you a recording of it. I'm not a good singer. I don't think I can yeah, express it beautifully as it is. But for example, when you watch a football match, at the beginning of the football match, there's always the Argentinian anthem is sung. So that's always a place where you can hear it.
Okay. Ayush.
What is the national fruit of Argentina?
National food.
Mhm.
Fruit. National fruit of Argentina.
I don't know what is a national fruit, but it is because of the countries, like the regions. It's apples are very good, oranges are very good, and sometimes in the southern part we have like these blueberries are also very famous.
Okay. Aradhya.
Who is the Prime Minister of Argentina?
So in Argentina we have a president, and these days the name of the president is called Milei.
Sir, I have one more question. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
Oh, that's a beautiful question. We have approximately 49 million people.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
Oh, that's personal question. I thought you meant the population in Argentina. No, I have just one sister.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Princey.
What is the population of Argentina?
Okay, the population of Argentina is around 49 million people.
Sir, I have one. What do you eat in breakfast?
People like to eat bread, and you know this sweet, it's called dulce de leche. It's like a caramel type of sweet made with milk and sugar. And sometimes people put that on the bread and eat it, especially kids. When I was a kid going to school, I would love to eat bread with dulce de leche.
Krishna.
Who love you most, your father or your mother?
Oh, I love both equally the same.
Oh, Sharan. Akriti. Akriti. Okay, after Akriti. Okay.
What is the name of the god of Argentina?
We don't have. I think it's different than like most of the people in Argentina. They're Christian, they're Catholics, and Christian people or Catholic people, they believe in one God, like a creator God. But they don't have many names for that God. Usually in Spanish language, we call it Dios. But it's not like in India that there's so many expressions of the divinity, of the divine. We just speak of one God, and the name that we give is God, which translates as Dios.
And my second question, what is your father's name?
My father's name is Daniel.
Okay, Chitransh. Is Professor Chitransh.
Who is the god of the Argentina?
Who is the God of Argentina?
Yeah.
So we have um, most of the people in Argentina, they are Christians, and Christian people believe in one God that is a creator God, which is just called God. In Spanish language, we call it Dios.
Okay.
But of course, in Argentina, for example, I'm an Argentinian, but I practice Buddhism. So, of course, there's different types of religions that are present in Argentina, but the most widespread is Christianity.
Okay. Chaya. Okay. Sonam.
Which country do you like the most?
Um, that's a difficult question. I mean, I love Argentina, especially because my family's there, my home place is there. I have deep love for India, the holy land of India, very special place. Mm. I love Austria because I live here now. I lived some years in Nepal, so I also have a deep connection to Nepal. But I don't know if I don't think I can say a favorite country. I think every country is unique with its own beauties and wonders, isn't it?
Yes.
I think every country has some things that are beautiful and some things that are challenging. Mm. And the best is when we can connect to each other as brothers and sisters. Mhm.
What is your what is um, history of Argentina?
What is the what? Sorry?
What is the history of Argentina?
The history, you said?
She wants to know about the history of Argentina.
Great. So Argentina was, um, so it was first colonized by Spain, and it was part of Spain. And then in 1800, it got independent. And then, like you saw when we saw the slide of Rosario, we saw that the first raising of the flag happened in 1812. So that's when Argentina became independent. And there's, when you look at Argentina, there's like a lot of influence from many people from Spain, many people from Italy that came in the country, and there's also people that are like how do you say, like in like local people or like indigenous people. So it's a country that has people have many features, and that is now independent for some hundreds of years. But before we were colonized by Spain.
What is your name?
My name is Cecilia.
Okay. Mayan.
What is the first name of Argentina?
What is the
What is the first name of Argentina?
we used to call it the Virreinato del Río de la Plata. That's a complicated name. Yeah. That was the
Yes.
name at the beginning when it was part of Spain. That was the name that it used to be called, and then it became independent country.
Okay. Pragya, do you have a question? Come. Sumit, have you written any question? No.
Ma'am, what do you know about my country, India?
So I know that your country is very rich in spiritual practices, specifically where you live in the holy land of Bodh Gaya. It's the place where the Buddha attained awakening. It's a country that is very rich in knowledge. It has very friendly people. Yeah, I love India. I only traveled on the northern part of India, but I'm an Indian lover, you can say.
And my next question is which type of food you like most?
um, Palak paneer is one of the ones I like. Mata paneer, I also like. Chapati, I also like. Masala chai, also like.
Vivan.
In which direction
Aus- Af- in which direction Afghanistan located?
In which direction? Can you repeat?
Afghanistan located.
Afghanistan. Oh, Afghanistan is not in South America. Afghanistan you would find more like going towards from Europe towards India. That's where you would find Afghanistan.
Yes. Aditi.
My first question is, if you are an Indian, which country you prefer to visit?
In India?
Yeah.
Inside India, which region I like?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. Like the places that I've been in India are very special. Like I was in Bodh Gaya sometimes. I liked it very much. And I also went to Varanasi, that is very close to Bodh Gaya. And I was
And my
also yeah.
And my
Please ask.
next question is, how do you spend your weekend?
So where I work, where I live, it's a Buddhist center. And then on the weekends, many times we have seminars and people come and visit the place. It's a place that is it supports the unfolding of good qualities that people can practice, like a spiritual practice, that they can cultivate more love, more compassion, more wisdom. So many times on the weekends, we have many people coming for that. And we just serve and support the place for that to happen.
Samrat. No. Palak. Lakshmi. No. Okay, Akriti.
You have been India anytime?
Sorry?
You have been India anytime?
Yes, I was in India a few times.
Chitras, do you have any questions? Yes, come.
Where is your hometown?
So my hometown is in Buenos Aires. That's where I grew up.
Okay.
And then from Buenos Aires, I was living some years in Nepal.
Okay.
And then from Nepal, in Asia, I moved to Europe, to a country that is called Austria.
Okay.
So I think hometown is wherever I am.
Yes, Aradhya.
Which bird do you like the most?
There's a beautiful bird that we call in Spanish a picaflor. I don't know the English name for that. It's a bird that has a very long beak. It's small and it loves to go inside the center of the flowers. And it's very beautiful in colors. But I don't know the English name for that one.
What is your favorite color?
Favorite color?
Favorite color? Maybe sometimes red.
Yes, Ivan.
What is your age?
I'm 39 years old.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to share anything else? Yes, Supriya.
What is your age?
Age.
I am 39 years old.
What is the famous sweet of famous sweet
Sweet. Famous sweet.
The famous
Famous
sweet in
sweet.
Argentina. The famous
Yes.
sweet, the most famous sweet is dulce de leche, which is similar like caramel. It's made with milk and with sugar.
Okay. Do you have any other question? So, okay, Ranveer. Ranveer, you have question. You have a question. Come.
What is your name?
My name is Cecilia.
What is your hobby?
I like to dance, and I also practice yoga.
What is your mother name?
My mother's name is Ines.
Okay, David.
What is the neighboring country of the Argentina?
Neighboring
that?
country.
Oh,
Neighboring countries.
so one neighboring country that is very big in South America is called Brazil. And Argentina is also next to Chile. And it's also next to Paraguay, next to Bolivia. So they're all part of South American countries.
Okay.
What is your occupation?
I'm a student because I still study. I love studying. And I'm also sometimes I teach bodywork sessions, and I also serve people as best as I can, doing anything I can do.
Don't you want to share about your school? Anything about your school? No. Yes, Chitrans. Tell us something about your school.
In my school we are very fun and good study in this school, and I like this school.
Which subject do you like to study?
History
History.
of Egypt.
Uh-huh.
History of Egypt. I like.
Okay. Do you want to ask anything else? No. Okay.
Thank you all very much. It was really nice and a lot of enthusiasm in this session.
Yes, ma'am. It was a very nice meeting you, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm sorry for the initial complications with the screen sharing, but I'm happy that we could sort that out.
Oh, that was fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have a very wonderful afternoon, and I wish you all the best.
You too, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye.